I could be in a rink in the middle of nowhere, skating with no clothes on, and, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just that I'm out there and I'm racing. And no matter who's watching me, I have to give them a reason to watch me, but I have to give me a reason to watch myself as well. Me and Apollo actually grew up in the same place, went to the same roller rink, and started our careers there. And when I saw him win in 2002, I became very interested. And actually, that was like the defining moment. What brought me over to short track from inline is watching him. It's hard to decipher from me and Apollo because we are, you know, not only from the same area, but we are both, like, we have the same kind of skin color, the same skin tone, and, you know, and it's very trying for me is because, you know, I look up to him, I strive to be the athlete that he is, but I'm a completely different person, you know, and I just want people to know me for me, you know, not taking anything away from him at all. He's awesome, you know, and he's accomplished what he's wanted to accomplish, you know, and I strive to be, to do what he's accomplished, but in terms of personalities, we're completely different. I learned from Apollo, I learned from my other teammates, and we all kind of push each other, and that's what's going to make everybody else better, is that we push each other. When I'm on that line, the only person I'm trying to prove anything to, or, you know, is myself. And if you can't race yourself, you can't race anybody else. You know, so you have to be confident when you stand on that line and know that you've done everything that you can to prepare. That's what you have to know. You know, you can do it. Your coaches can give you guidance. Your parents can give you guidance when you're young. But if you don't do things yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. Favorite thing, the race. Knowing that you can't control certain aspects of it. You can control your movement, but you can't control the guy next to you. But you can manipulate it. No matter where it is in the world, no matter what ice surface, no matter what I'm wearing, the single thing that I always think about is crossing the line and first, and knowing in my heart that I was at the best at that moment. When I was a little kid, I started when I was 3. I always had the problem of my knees falling in when I was skating because my ankles were unstable enough. So that's when I remember is my knees falling in when I first started inline skating. My family's been tremendous. I'll tell everybody this, is that they've been there for me more than anybody has. I lived with my brother in California when I was 14, and I went through high school, which is probably one of the most trying times in your life and my life. I had that moment when I was 15 or 16. I moved to California, and I kind of gave up. My brother saw it, my family saw it. I moved home and kind of threw skating out the window. But when I was at home, there was something missing, you know, and that's why I came back to California to start training again, is because not only I loved California, but I just needed that. I needed to skate. So whenever I had doubts or whenever I had questions, of course I turned to God before. The person I ask is my brother, and he kind of guides me in my life, and my parents have been there. Just the fact that they let me move away from them at such a young age to pursue something, you know, they weren't going to change my mindset. When I wanted to leave, they weren't going to be like, no, you have to stay here. They're the kind of parents that are going to let you do what you want to do. So I wanted to do that, and I'm sitting here right now, so they're really proud. My dad reinforced school on me my whole life and kind of put it into perspective that it's very important. There's always a chance that you might not be able to skate one day. What are you going to do after that? My English literature teacher, Mr. Cross, told me something that changed my mindset, and the way I looked at school and the Olympics is school is a place that will always be there, and the Olympics float in time. So, you know, no matter if I go to school, if I go to the Olympics, you know, school will always be there after. So I choose to pursue the one that's going to dissolve first. My middle brother, his name's David. He is 24, and he is in the Army. Just got back from Iraq. He's getting married next month. Everybody's given different cards in their life, and, you know, you choose how to handle them yourself. I'm a skater, and he's a soldier. My other brother is in fashion. He works in Nordstrom's. So He's doing his own thing, and I can only pray that he's safe and that because he'll always be there. He's just a phone call away. Thank God we have phones. John Drummond, the track coach, was teaching us a couple weeks ago, and he kind of put through a phrase in my mind that kind of stuck. Is when I wear USA, it's us, U.S., and the A stands for against. It's us against the world. So it's awesome to know that when we go to the Olympics, we're the most watched country. We're expected to do the best. But you can't just be expected to do the best and perform. You have to have expectations in your mind too. I'm victorious in myself, and I cross the line, and I'm the best in the world. That's the one moment everybody goes for. Not to show what they have after. It's to have that moment.